Have you ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like every solution is just out of reach? There is a hidden key that can change everything in your life. Tahajjud, the night prayer that brings you closer to Allah in the quietest hours. In this video, we will uncover 5 powerful secrets of Tahajjud that can heal your heart, remove obstacles, and guide you toward solutions you never imagined. Stay with us to discover how your nights can transform your life completely. In the last third of the night, a silence descends that cannot be found at any other time. It is a silence that softens the heart and clears the noise of the day. In these hours, you stand before Allah in a state of humility that is almost impossible to achieve during busy daylight moments. This connection is unique because it is created by your own willingness to leave comfort for the sake of your Creator. When you rise at a time when no one is watching, no one is expecting anything from you, and no one can praise or judge you, your sincerity becomes pure. This is when your heart becomes more honest, your words become more real, and your soul becomes more open. In this part of the night, distractions fade, and the burdens that felt heavy suddenly begin to loosen. You begin to feel a closeness that is both peaceful and powerful. It is the moment when you realize Allah has always been near, but now you are finally still enough to feel it. Your fears, regrets, hopes, and desires all settle into their true place, and your connection with Allah deepens in a way that transforms your inner world. The last third of the night is a divine invitation to speak, to cry, to ask, and to return. It becomes a personal sanctuary where every whispered word is heard, every tear is noticed, and every longing is understood. This connection strengthens you, reshapes your perspective, and fills your heart with a sense of companionship that follows you long after the night ends. When Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam faced moments of distress, uncertainty, or heavy responsibility, he turned to the quiet nights with a heart fully reliant on Allah. Tahajjud was not merely an optional act for him, it was a source of strength that helped him carry the weight of revelation, leadership, and the struggles of his people. Whenever he encountered challenges, whether emotional, spiritual, or related to the mission of conveying Allah's message, he sought relief and clarity through long, sincere prayers in the depth of the night. These prayers allowed him to approach every difficulty with calmness and unwavering trust. He would stand for extended moments, recite the Quran with deep reflection, and ask Allah for guidance that would affect not only his life, but the future of his entire ummah. Through Tahajjud, he gained patience during times of hardship, courage in the face of opposition, and compassion that shaped his interactions with everyone around him. His nights were filled with a quiet conversation between the Creator and his most devoted servant, and these moments fortified him to handle the burdens that came with leading a community. Tahajjud became the place where he renewed his inner strength, softened his heart, and aligned his decisions with divine wisdom. It was a reminder that no matter how heavy life becomes, turning to Allah in the stillness of the night brings stability that nothing else can match. His consistent practice teaches us that seeking Allah's help through Tahajjud is not simply an act of worship, it is a powerful tool for navigating life's toughest challenges. When a person raises their hands in the silence of the night, the act itself carries a sincerity that transforms the dua. In these moments, you are not making dua out of routine or distraction. You are speaking from a depth that only appears when the world is sleeping and your heart is fully awake. The isolation of Tahajjud creates a private space where you can express thoughts you never share with anyone. confess fears that stay hidden during the day, and reveal hopes you rarely admit even to yourself. This honesty gives your dua a purity that elevates it in the sight of Allah. Heartfelt dua made at this time is powerful because it aligns your inner state with humility and longing. There is no noise, no urgency, no pressure, only your voice, your need, and your trust. In such moments, you become deeply aware of your dependence on Allah, and this awareness softens your heart in a way that brings your requests closer to acceptance. Your dua is no longer rushed. It becomes thoughtful, focused, and filled with meaning. During Tahajjud, the barriers that normally cloud the heart begin to dissolve. Worries lose their intensity, past mistakes feel easier to confront, and future hopes become clearer. This emotional openness turns your dua into a conversation where you speak without fear and ask without hesitation. When you cry, when your voice trembles, or when your heart feels tender, these are not weaknesses. They are signs that your soul is finally present. And a dua made with a present heart is a dua that carries immense weight. Tahajjud is a unique time when the heart experiences a clarity that cannot be found elsewhere. During these quiet hours, the distractions and pressures of daily life are absent, allowing the mind and soul to focus entirely on Allah. As you stand in prayer, your thoughts begin to settle, and the chaos of worries, doubts, and anxieties slowly fades. This mental stillness opens the door for emotional healing, helping you understand your feelings more deeply and see your problems from a new perspective. The act of rising for Tahajjud itself is a discipline that strengthens patience, resilience, and inner peace, creating an environment where spiritual and emotional growth can occur simultaneously. Through consistent Tahajjud, guidance from Allah becomes clearer. Decisions that once felt confusing or overwhelming begin to make sense, and the heart feels directed toward choices aligned with divine wisdom. It is during these moments that subtle inspirations and solutions often emerge, showing the path forward without the noise of fear or indecision. The soul experiences a sense of renewal, as if burdens that once felt permanent are gradually lifted, replaced by hope and trust. Tahajjud nurtures a balance between heart and mind. Emotional clarity comes from speaking to Allah in isolation, while spiritual insight comes from listening in the silence of the night. This combination strengthens faith, sharpens intuition, and allows the believer to move forward in life with confidence, calmness, and an unshakable sense that Allah is guiding every step. Tahajjud has the extraordinary ability to remove obstacles that seem insurmountable in our lives. When a person sincerely prays in these quiet hours, asking Allah to guide them and ease their difficulties, a transformation begins that goes beyond physical circumstances. Problems that appeared permanent or unsolvable start to feel lighter because the heart gains strength and patience to face them. The process of standing in the night, raising hands, and submitting fully to Allah instills a deep sense of reliance on the Creator, making the believer more resilient and less shaken by challenges. This inner resilience often becomes the key to navigating life's trials successfully. In addition, Tahajjud opens doors that remain closed during ordinary hours. Many companions of Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Ta'ala Anhu experience breakthroughs in their personal and spiritual lives through night prayers. These prayers create opportunities for guidance that are not accessible in the distraction of daytime routines. When Allah observes the sincerity and effort of a believer rising for Tahajjud, He can facilitate solutions in unexpected ways, through people, circumstances, or sudden clarity of thought. Tahajjud also teaches the believer to wait patiently while maintaining hope. It instills trust that obstacles are not permanent and that every closed door can eventually open if one remains steadfast in worship and dua. Over time, these night prayers cultivate a mindset that sees challenges as temporary tests, opportunities for growth, and gateways to Allah's mercy. This is why Tahajjud is not just a prayer. It is a transformative act that can turn difficulties into ease and open every closed door in life. Tahajjud is a gift that can transform your life, bringing peace, guidance, and solutions to every challenge. At Graceful Deen, we hope this reminder inspires you to rise in the quiet of the night and connect deeply with Allah. If this message touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. Comment below with the dua you will make tonight, and may Allah bless you with ease, guidance, and countless blessings in your life.